About some of the rituals that you do when a child has just been born.
In the house where the woman has delivered, they don't allow so many people to enter there.
Why?
Because they thought maybe someone has, there are some diseases which they transmit through air. So they give attention to that child.
There are other customs which they do. You find them organizing that woman, maybe like pounded granuts with the sorghum, what they call einono.
Einono. They give the mother.
They give the mother with other home people or even their neighbors. Sort of, I don't know whether it is a celebration.
Okay.
See, in the past, when a woman delivers, they have to make sure that they put a sign in that house which the newly born baby is in. In the past, they used to put thorns both sides to indicate that there is a child, a newly born baby in that house.
Okay.
So, some people are barred from entering that house, especially if you had this is, we believe, it is related to asthma. That if you see that newly born baby and you have that disease already, the baby will get that disease.
Okay. So they put their thorns
on the sides of the door. If you want to see that baby, you have first of all to do some ritual like splitting water on that baby, or maybe you take first of all water and you pour on the baby. That's it. They believe that it will not spread, that disease will not spread.
Okay.
And then there is a time which that woman is given, she's denied to eat food, direct food. She will survive only porridge, maybe for 3 days, 3 days.
After birth?
After birth. Then they say, the third day is when they will say, today is when this woman is going to eat. That's when they prepare, they see this bread out of only millet, not cassava. And there is some pounded peanuts, beans, our white cowpeas. There are stages.
I'm told of, I think the dish was called akaboko. Akaboko. Yes. About what? Akoboko.
Yeah.
Yes, what's that? Is that what you're explaining?
No. See, the woman, the third day will only take this type of millet only, and there's a dish we call a pila.
A pila.
A pila. That's a
sauce made of granuts only.
Nuts and milk for some time again. This then she's exposed again. There's another stage of taking this calcium chloride, our locally prepared salt.
The brown one?
Yes, that one. You are not to eat before the child matures. After about 1 month, 2 months, that's when you are allowed to eat that one again.
Okay.
They prepare a certain ceremony. Then they will give you again to eat that one.
We are looking at the ITESO culture, and especially the rituals done when a child has just been born. I want you to tell me about the naming of the children. How do you name your children? What do you consider when giving a name?
The way they originated, you can't actually tell. But there are those ones which are named after the road. If you are born on the way, like they give you a name, road.
Road. Which names have special meanings?
Like, for example, Omodoko Kingol.
Omodoko Kingol.
Yes. Is when people have much food.
What other names? Give me other names that mean different things. Yes.
Atenye.
Atenye.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Femi.
You're born during the family.
You do you know your name? What
She has been named Akuru because the person whom they named her name before died.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Ineget Esther.
Ineget.
Yes.
What does Ineget mean? Even you don't know.
Yes.
But you people. What names do you give to that have a particular special meaning?
Alongat.
Uh-huh.
Elongetai. Olupot.
Alungata, for example, can be named to a child maybe after very many have died. So they will deny that, they will not name that child, give a name, a family name. They will just say, we don't have a hope in her.
And another way they call Alongat, where I understand is like when I get pregnant and I say it is Brian who has impregnated me, and you deny, you say no, you are not, I'm not the one. Then I'll just name that child Alongat because you have also refused.
Hey. Okay, now that makes sense. What does Okelo mean? Because you might have given me a bad name.
How I understand Okelo is that name comes when you are following twins.
But if you're at home, do you actually know what your name means? Before we wind up, tell me about a ceremony called Etale. One of the things that I found very interesting is that you talked about putting thorns in the compound and the road going to the house, and it was feared that outsiders would use their evil eyes to do anything to the child. And they say if caught, they were heavily beaten or fined. If they caught you doing something bad to the child, you'd be heavily beaten or fined. That's very interesting. I hope you have got something about the ITESO culture. But what would Anne Kansime do in a time like this?
Anna! Anna!
Yes, hey, who do we see? Auntie, how are you?
Hey, how is our son?
Wonderful. Very beautiful.
I brought for him herbs.
Herbs for what?
Hey, first wait. I brought for him herbs. This one is for blessings. Oh, sorry. Now they are falling. This one is for blessings. Your son will have the best blessings. This one is for the skin. Have you seen your husband's skin? Have you looked at mine? He's going to be very brown. Brown skinny and yellow. So this is the best. Now this one. Have you noticed your husband is very bright?
You know, you even stop there because you are my sister-in-law. I am trying so hard not to be abusive, but you're provoking me too much. How did you use those things?
Very many times.
What
now.
happened? Have you seen yourself? You gave me that one for the skin. Have you seen your skin? Your frog skin. You see how it looks? It has scales. It's like you have a skin of fish. You want me to put such a herb on my child's skin? I'm smarter than that one, by the way. And you're saying everyone in your family is brighty. They used the herb. Were you adopted? Are you related to my husband? How come you repeated every class? Every class has been telling me that sometimes they promoted you just occasionally, just for purposes of just fulfilling education. And you're talking of good luck. How many times have you been married? Grace, you've been married 5 times and your last husband was a witch doctor. You think I don't know? Then I use those same herbs. You're provoking me. And I'm trying to be polite. You're very lucky you found me at a good at a good day. Otherwise, I would have set the dogs to run after you. So help me. Take your bad luck out of this place. Can you please go? Go away. Your auntie is a witch doctor. Never even look at them.